Hello friends and enemies, welcome to or back to Happy For Now. It's me, Isabel, here with a book and manga haul. So Shay has been visiting. You're getting this actually the day she leaves, probably, or the day after she's left me, but we have done our book shopping. We are done. I've cut myself off. That's where we're at. We've cut ourselves off. I did a lot of damage, but also not a lot of damage in the grand scheme of things. I've had bigger hauls, I've had smaller hauls. This is a good size haul. As always when Shay comes, we end up at a lot of bookstores. So I'm going to give you a list of the bookstores we went to and where they're at, and then I'm just going to show you all the books I got. So I went to McKay's in Nashville, McKay's in Knoxville, which is closing due to union. So McKay's in Knoxville tried to unionize, or they unionized and then something happened and basically they shut the store down, which I think is super shitty. Like super duper shitty, but I did want to see the location because I'd never been, so like I just was curious if it looked the same, because I've hit up 3 out of 5 locations now that there are McKay's, so I just, you know, I'm a curious girl and I like to see things. So we did that. We also went to Fable Hollow Coffee and Bookstore in Knoxville. We went to Good Girl Books in Knoxville. We went to 2 Barnes & Nobles in Knoxville. Out here where I live in Middle Tennessee, we went to a Barnes. And we also did Slow Burn Books in Nashville, the bookshop in Nashville, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we hit up a lot of bookstores. I have a lot of things for you. So this is going to be timestamped. You're going to get a timestamp for books, and you'll get a timestamp for manga. Watch what you want. The end of the vlog will have all of the stickers and goodies I bought at the other bookstores, because I did try to just buy stickers mostly at a lot of the bookstores, because I don't have a ton of actual books I need. But let's talk about the books I got. In no specific order, but I'm just gonna like show you the things. So I did find a Beverly Jenkins used of Always and Forever, and I will never turn down a Miss Bev paperback. I also found a really good condition Slave to Sensation paperback that I just couldn't resist. Oh, that was the other bookstore we went to. We went to a bookstore in Crossville, Tennessee called The Bookseller, that if you like historicals, I would recommend if you are on your way through town, or an older Harlequins, because wow. I got an updated version, it's like a better condition version of Cressley's Coles, If You Dare, one of her historicals. I also got, I've got to get the stickers off of this, but Bewitching by Gloria Dale Skinner. I love collecting some of these fun old clinch covers, and I thought this one was just delightful. I also got Desire in His Blood by Zoe Draven, which I've read and enjoyed. So this was an easy pickup for me because I've already read book 1 and I enjoyed it. Then I have The Lovers by Kristen Cast. I tried to read book 1 of the series and I didn't finish it. I believe book 1 is what I read. But May and I both got this and we're going to buddy read it because we really like the spines and the cover, and it's an MMF. So really curious to see what I think of that one. Okay, now we have some that I've already read. I've been collecting the sprayed edge covers for all of the new Beasts of the Briar books, which they're beefy. This is book 2, Woven by Gold. I've already read it, so that's a fantastic buy for me because there's nothing being added to my TBR. Which, so far you've seen 1 book that's been added. So I have 3 and 4 here. So here is Forged by Malice and Broken by Daylight, and book 5 comes out in like a week. I also got a new copy of Dark Desires After Dusk. I need to check my copy now and see which one's in better condition, but this one is also a perfect find, so I kind of just couldn't turn it down. Then I have Game On by Nevessa Allen. I got the Barnes edition because I have all of these, I think, now in the Barnes editions. I haven't read it yet, but I did just read book 2, so there's that. I also, I try to have a series I'm picking up at indies when I go, or some books. So one of the series that I read book 1 in and really loved was The DC Stars by Chelsea Curto. So I picked up book 4, Hat Trick, in this series to try. I also at another indie picked up book 3, which is Slapshot, in the same series. Because again, I like having something like that where I'm just buying these books because I like them. I also decided to go ahead and pick up Between Two Kings by Lindsay Strobe. I haven't read book 1 yet, but I think I'll like it. It seems really bonkers and wild. It has beautiful sprayed edges, so I was like, I think I'd rather get that one now and just like go ahead and already have it, especially because I have access to such a good trade-in system here. Then I also picked up Undone by Peyton Corinne, the almost last book in this series, so had to get it. I love the cover. I of course picked up a physical of Alona Andrews, This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. And then last but not least, I did get, well, we got 3 more left. So I got Under the Oak Tree Volume 2, the novel, same thing, sprayed edges, matches my Volume 1. I got A Pack for Spring because I have the other 2 and I really loved this book. I really enjoyed that one a lot actually. And last but not least, I got Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. This finishes the series. I've already read it. It's a win. Yeah, that's all of the books I bought. Again, I only added a handful to my TBR. And then I have a couple things that Shay had sent me in a package that I haven't hauled yet, so I'll haul those now. So I did get Before You Leap, the Kermit the Frog book. A frog's eye view of life's greatest lessons. I'm very excited to own this. And then I did have Shay. My Barnes was out of these, so I was like, hey, does your Barnes have both? And she did so sweetly grab them for me, and that is One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. Well, I read this one. I do need to read that one. And I will. But I really like the new covers. I liked the old covers too, but I like this special edition cover setup. And right before Shay visited, I did go to McKay's to take some trades for her. And I got the Isle in the Silver Sea and Illumicrate edition of it, which is, I don't even have words for how pretty it is. I mean, it's stunning. I got the audiobook of this one, so I will be listening to it soon, and very excited to have this on my shelves. We gotta talk about the manga. We're gonna start with the ones that I purchased and have read. So I'm very lucky, and one of the mini libraries I'm a member of has this series digitally, so I have managed to be current, and that is Cherry Magic, 30 Years of Virginity, Can Make You a Wizard. I got 9 through 15. We have finished out I'm current with the series now, and I'd already read 15 because it came out in January, maybe? I don't know. I read it digitally when it came out, but 9 through 15 of this fantastic series where we actually end up following 2 couples in total. So we follow our first couple through volume about 10 is the main focus of them. And after 30 years of virginity, our hero can hear other people's thoughts. And he finds out that one of his coworkers also has a crush on him that he has a crush on, and they navigate that relationship. And then on this one, you can see our other couple. We start following their relationship where he also can hear people's thoughts because he's a virgin, and it's just fantastic. It is so sweet. It is so cute. I love this series. I highly recommend it. It's a little bit steep. I mean, it's $14.99, and these are very thin volumes, so it's really hard for me to justify it to you with the cost, but I do love it, and I think it's one that if you can get it from your library and try it or find it used, it's well worth your time. Next, we have one that I read in December, I believe, or November, sometime in there. I read Ask and You Will Receive, volumes 1 and 2 already. This is a really cute BL. They're also co-workers and end up both finding out the other one's queer, and he looks a lot different at work than he does when he goes out at night, and some of that is revealed, and it was really fun. I'm really, really excited for volume 3. Next, we have Assassin and Cinderella, volume 3, which I purchased and have purchased this trip of Shay's and read already. I've loved this series. It continues to be a highlight for me. I just adore it. Like, it's so fun. It's so silly. And it's really been a great time catching up on it and being current now. She's a spy. He's an assassin. It's very smutty. A little borderline like fan service ecchi kind of stuff in there. But I really enjoy it. It's very fun. Like, he's in love with her and he's trying to navigate how to make it so neither of them have to do things they don't want to do with their rival organizations. Then 2 pre-orders came in while Shay was here. So that was Love Out on a Limb volume 1, which I already read. This is in my volume 1 blog if you're curious. They're timestamped for which manga, so check that out. And then Honeybee and Lemon Bomb, same thing. This is a really adorable BL that is done in 3 volumes, so highly, highly recommend. But both these pre-orders came in. We have volume 3 of Ask and You Shall Receive. I have Colette Decides to Die volume 6. This was a recommendation from Shay. She'd bought volume 3 while she was here, and I was like, ooh, interesting. And that is Don't Hold Back, Lord Hades, volumes 1 and 2 I got to try. We'll see what I think. These are steamships that I just missed that had come out, so I'm excited for more. Next, we have Suzuki-kun's Mont in Full Life. This is about a high schooler that, I mean, you can tell he doesn't look like a high schooler, and he's kind of scary to people, but he's actually like secretly really soft. And it's a gay awakening situation. I'm very excited. I flipped through some of volume 1 at the bookstore and was like, yeah, I'm sold. I need to read this. So another one that came highly recommended by Shay is Adored by the Elite Officer. I got 1 through 3, and I think that's the completion of the series. Yes, this is the grand conclusion. So this is one I'll probably knock out during 30 and 30 very, very easily, but I just think it looks really fun. Y'all know, I love a smutty good time. Then we have Fire in His Fingertips volume 10. this helps get me caught up on that series. Bride of the Death God Volume 2. I'm really, really excited for this one. I'm going to read it during Love of the Night. His Sensual Whisper, The Voice That Sets Me on Fire Volume 2. I really liked Volume 1 of this. She really likes his voice, and they're co-workers, and she like runs into him again and is like, oh my god, it's you. So it's their romance. Then we have Seduced by the Demon King Volume 4. This is almost done, I believe, but I really liked volumes 1 through 3 obviously in this one, and I'm excited for more. But basically our heroine is continuously reincarnated and he always finds her, and it's their romance. Next we have Outbride Volume 8. I ended up missing my pre-order for this somehow, so I was like, I'm just gonna wait because we're not even getting Volume 9 until the summer or fall, so this is now on my list to read at some point. Then I did get Virgin Marriage Volume 2. This is where a couple's been married for like a year and they're finally deciding to embark on intimacy because they haven't been intimate yet, so I just think that's gonna be really interesting and fun. Volume 1 was also in that Volume 1 vlog. So another one from the Volume 1 vlog where I picked up more. I did get Volumes 2, 3, and 4 of Dashing Zaddy and his Icy Protege. I really enjoyed Volume 1. I'm excited to read more of these. They're really fun. It's such an interesting setup. They're co-workers and he's a little bit older and he's like really anxious and stuff, and he's helping him navigate the other guy's helping him navigate some problems he's having. Okay. One of these is from Y'all's Rocks. I've had not only Shay but other people in my comments talking about this series, so I did pick up Marriage of Convenience Volume 1, the manhwa. So I have it. I'm excited. I'm hoping to read it maybe after Love in the Night. We'll see. I also picked up My Secretly Hot Husband Volume 4. I could not find, I found 5 once and then I should have just like gotten it, but I didn't. Next we have the Otaku Love Connection. I got Volumes 2 and 3 of this. This was also in the Volume 1 vlog. Basically it's about this couple, these friends who ship this couple, but they ship them differently. And then the girl in the couple ships those two together, and it's very messy and silly. It's very much made for my fellow nerds. Then I got The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses, Volumes 4, 5, and 6. This is another one. It's $12.99. It's pretty thin, so it's hard to rec, but I really, really loved what I read of it so far. So I felt like picking up 3 more to read on is not a bad move. They're also very quick, so like they can be nice during 30 and 30s when you need something short. But basically she forgets her glasses and makes him help her, and they both like have crushes on each other, and it's adorableness. Ah, here it is. Here is The Fire in His Fingertips Volume 11, another one that, again, I need to get current on. I'm very excited to get current. I think we're wrapping up the story in Fire in His Fingertips, and it was one of my first like spicy mangas, so it just holds a special place in my heart. I do feel like it's hard for a lot of people because it does kind of lean heavily on some conventions in Japan around women not being allowed to be like sexual, so it may not work for everyone. I got Magical Girl Dandelion Volume 1. This was a Shay recommendation. I almost forgot it at Barnes, and then she was like, don't forget this one. So this is like a demon and a magical girl setup, and it is another Love in the Night read. I also got The Metalhead Next Door, a BL standalone I'm very excited for. Then we got Volumes 3 and 4 of Sweet Heat Before Falling in Love, The CEO and His Fated Mate. I missed that these had come out even, and I'm really excited to continue. Basically our heroine goes to this hotel made for Omegas. Turns out she's hooking up with the CEO. She doesn't realize it, and it's them romancing. This is wild. It doesn't, I feel like I should have more than I do, but I don't. And then I found these used at McKay's, and they were half off. They're $13 normally. So I got Golden Japanesque Volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5. So like I really couldn't turn those down. Like it was such a good find. But that's everything I think I got since Shay's been here. Again, I feel like it should be more, but I think I showed a lot of self-control. We both did. I had a very solid list of what I was looking for, and I cleared most of that list. So that feels honestly fantastic. So I'm happy. But yeah, let me know what you bought recently, and if anything I bought you think I should prioritize sooner or later, let me know in the comments, so I can kind of help myself sort this list a little more and figure out what I need to get to ASAP. If you don't do any of that, leave me an airplane emoji down below, and I will have links to all these for you down there, links to my friend anywhere on the internet that I'll talk to y'all in just a few days. Bye!
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action. what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.